Guys, welcome back. If you are new here, hi, my name is Shayna, and in my little corner of the internet, we talk about spooky history of all kinds. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell because I'm here for you mostly on Wednesdays. I'm sorry I've been kind of gone the past 2 weeks. I've had a lot going on. I'm hoping to get into that in this video, but we're gonna do a little get ready with me. Here's a warning, I'm gonna be barefaced, so sorry about it. If you are interested in any of the products I use, I will have them linked below. I'm pretty basic, so, but anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and let's get into it. It feels really good getting in front of a camera again. I figured we'd kind of just have a chat, talk about everything that's happened. Everything I use I'll have listed below in case you're curious. I haven't recorded anything since the weekend of Halloween, so it's been a while. I have a new setup. I hope you like it. I've had this stuff for probably about a month. Well, it's been more than a month now, but I've had it for a while, but I've been waiting until after Halloween so I could come back with a new background. I was really excited when I got this all set up, so I hope you like it. Let me know. But today I figured we'd just sit down and chat, talk about where I've been, what's been going on. I do have an announcement, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, so first let's talk about where I've been. Well, since recording the Halloween series I had, it wore me out. I had one extra video, which was the Reddit story that I read to you guys, and then my sister-in-law came over and we recorded that one, and that was all I had planned. And then I started working on another one, which I'll have for you guys next week, and it just, well, it took a lot of research, for one, and two, I kind of was thinking about what I really wanted to do with my channel and my content, and I've been thinking about it for a long time. I enjoy making these videos. I think they're super fun. It takes a lot of research with the types of videos that I make. It takes a lot of editing, which is fine. I love all of that. But what I've noticed in my research is that if I do a lot of the haunted series ones, I freak myself out a lot. Like when I was doing the Halloween and most of them were the haunted series stuff, if I heard a noise in my house, I was like, Nick? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll link the video here. My mom talks about the hauntings she experienced in my house. Also, if you hear my kids in the background, I'm really sorry. My mom's watching them in the other room and sometimes they can get a little loud. She's trying to get them to take a nap. We're supposed to go bowling tonight because my son kind of rewarding him if he does good in school. And he really wanted to go bowling if he did good this last week, and he did good. So we get to go bowling and he's really excited, so we're trying to get him to take a nap. But anyways, back to my content. I'm sorry, I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. I'm still gonna do haunted locations, just probably not as often, like maybe once a month or so. I'm not gonna have the haunting history be the main source of my content. And I also enjoy the unsolved mysteries and the older true crime content, and it seems like you guys really like my true crime and unsolved mystery stuff a little more than my haunted stuff, which is fine. I like it all, but I don't want the hauntings to be my main focus, if that makes sense. With that being said, my next video next week is about Norman Baker. If you watched my Halloween series at all, I talked a little bit about him because I was talking about the Crescent Hotel, and he resided in the Crescent Hotel. He had his own hospital there. I've got it all ready and researched, and I did a lot of research, so I know quite a bit about him. I'm really excited to make the video on him. That's kind of what I'm thinking about my content. I just don't want to fully focus on the haunted things because I enjoy so much of the other two. I just kind of want to make it equal. I am really excited about it and excited about this channel, and we're growing. I love that. I love meeting and talking to you guys. On a video that I did that was with MH370, I had quite a few of book recommendations, and so I'm listening to this book that a subscriber requested, and it's called The Disappearing Act. And I've been listening to it. I'm probably about halfway through because I only have time to listen to it like on my way to and from work. Other than that, I'm like completely swamped, but it's really interesting. If you watched my video, I didn't have much of an opinion in my video because there was so many theories with it. It was really crazy how much was going on with that. I I just couldn't form my own opinion because one, the internet was giving me not a lot of information, and I really wish I would have looked into it more. I have a full-time job, so I can't put 100% into my YouTube at the moment. I really wish I would have read this book before I made that video, because it was really interesting, and I'm still listening to it. I'm excited to finish it. I'll talk more about it later. Maybe I'll probably make another video on it later on, but it's a really good book. I recommend you guys listening to it or reading it. Let's talk about where I was the last 2 weeks. So I took a week off after Halloween, and then we had 2 videos after that, and then I took another 2 weeks off. Well, the first week I had no voice. I'm getting it now. I still get a little raspy, but like I had no voice. It was really bad, and so I was like, I can't make a video like this. You guys aren't gonna want to listen to me screeching on camera, or I'd have to clear my throat every 5 seconds, and that's not fun. So I couldn't do a video that week, which was a big bummer because that was when I wanted to do my Norman Baker video. And then I couldn't do it last week, and it wasn't because of the holiday. We all got really sick. It was like a virus, but it wasn't COVID, but there were a lot of symptoms that were similar to COVID. I don't want to say it was the flu. I'm not exactly sure what it was. I never got a fever, but my youngest was having problems with coughing, and he would get sick. He had diarrhea. He had a lot going on. He had it all going on. And when we found out that it was last Monday, which was the last Monday of November, his teacher in daycare tested positive for COVID. So we went and got him tested because I was like, that's gotta be it, it's gotta be it. And he tested negative. And I was like, well, okay. So I took him to work with me that week because I had no one else to watch him, and he was sick. He wasn't gonna want to go with anyone else, honestly. So I took him to work with me, and it wasn't the last Monday. Oh my word. Sorry. It wasn't the last Monday. It was the second to last Monday. So we were still planning on going to our Thanksgivings because everyone else was fine. Well, it was Wednesday. So the night before Thanksgiving, my oldest gets sick, and I'm just like, oh geez. I'm like, great, we're not gonna be able to go to Thanksgiving. I don't want to give this to anybody, because there were gonna be some elderly family members that were gonna be there, and we're just like, we're not gonna chance it. So let's just stay home. So we stayed home the whole weekend. Well, then I got sick that Saturday with whatever it was they had. My husband got sick, and it was like, oh my god. I was like, ugh. I could not stop coughing. I kept losing my voice. So I went to the doctor. They put me on like 4 different medications, and I was just like, oh my goodness. But they couldn't tell me what it was because I tested negative. I went and got tested when I started feeling sick, and I ended up testing negative for COVID. So I was just like, what is this? I was like, it's not fun, and it needs to stop. I tell you what, if there's a sickness out there, my family's gonna get it because that's been what's happening. But we're all feeling better. I still lose my voice every now and then. Overall, I am better. My boys are better. Everyone's starting to feel better, which is great. But it just stunk that we had to miss Thanksgiving. So let's talk about my big announcement. I'm really excited. I thought about this, and I was like, I talked to my husband about it because I was like, should I not? Like, is it a big deal? And he thought it was a good idea. So I talked to the rest of my family. They thought it was a good idea. So I'm going with it. And my thing is that my content that I make, I'm going to be putting it into a podcast form. So if you rather listen to podcasts, I will have the audio of my videos into a podcast. And it's just Spooky History with Shayna Blake is all it is, so that it matches this content theme. I'm gonna start next week, I believe, with the Norman Baker video. So that will be in podcast form. I love podcasts. I really watch them on YouTube. There are some that I listen to on Pandora, but I'm more of a visual person. But my husband loves listening to podcasts. Like when he works, he's driving. That's most of his job is driving. He does pest control. So he drives from one business to another business to another business, and sometimes they're spread out. So he has a lot of drive time. A lot of time he's just on the road, and he likes listening to podcasts. And I know podcasts are getting popular, and not everyone likes to just sit there and watch me. So it's like, why not? Why not? Doesn't hurt, right? But I'm really excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. I was wanting to announce this earlier, but I'm just like, well, life doesn't always go the way we want it to. And that's perfectly fine. I may have a freak out moment, but then I'll be fine. I think I hit it all. I'm sorry I rambled. I haven't been in front of a camera in so long. It feels like it's been over a month since I've sat down in front of a camera. So I feel like my thoughts are just kind of all over the place today. So I do apologize if this was kind of boring. I hope you guys liked my new background. I have a desk here now, so I have stuff to sit on. I've got a little candle. I've got a mic now. I'm hoping it works. I'm trying it out, so we'll see. On my computer, I mean, I'm excited in this new chapter. I hope you guys are too. And if you look forward to watching my next upcoming content, be sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell, because I'm here on Wednesdays. That's my aim, is Wednesdays at 10 a.m. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next week. Bye.